Hey friends, Mike and Jess here.
And welcome to Regeneration Nation TV Gaming. We just finished and wrapped up the Genesis Part 3 Rebirth Overwatch anime short. That was awesome.
It really was. All three of these, totally epic. I want more.
Yeah.
It really does leave you wanting more. But still, I really enjoy these a lot. I hope one day we do get more. Maybe a full-length feature film.
That would be awesome, actually.
Take these 3 parts, expand on them, and make a full-on movie. That would be epic.
Yeah, now we just need to play the invasion, so.
Exactly. We've got the links for this original video down below. Go support the original video. Let's get into this.
Let's do it.
The United Nations created Overwatch, and we won some victories. We thought the tide had turned. Unfortunately, it did not quite work out that way. But life had to go on.
Genesis Part 3, Rebirth. I think this is the final one.
How do you tie something into this? Like, in such a short
Any battle we won,
I didn't hear a word you said.
Oh, I was saying...
You said it so low.
I'm wondering how this will go. How they're going to tie all this in within 7 minutes. Wrap it up.
Any battle we won, the Anubis program was learning from its defeat. We could never beat it the same way twice.
For real.
Annihilation, or victory, depending on your point of view, seemed inevitable. And I know I had no choice in the matter. I was under the control of the Anubis program.
Oh, wow.
But it haunts me.
All the Omnics had their major subroutines overridden and controlled by a lone god program. All except one. Aurora.
I was gonna say it's Aurora.
Her sentience meant that she was immune to the Anubis directives. But if the AI could interface with all these Omnics, maybe Aurora could too.
We need your help.
It's good.
She was one of a
Find out about
kind.
the world.
I can't hear you whenever you talk under the thing like that.
Oh, no,
Sorry.
you're fine. I'm just speaking into the mic. Just into
Well,
the
I'm-
thing. But...
When I edit it, you can't hear us when we talk over the video.
Oh, okay.
So I want to hear you too.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
What did you say?
I just said it just looks like she's peaceful. It looks like she
Okay.
just, that's good that they're
know.
finding her. 'Cause
They let her
she's at
free
peace.
and she's found peace.
Yeah,
and she's learned
and she just
so
wants
much
to
and she
learn
has
more
to-
about the world and be,
Yeah.
seems like she wants to be a part of it.
She was one of a kind. But we had found a way to replicate her. To transmit her. But the cost would be so incredibly high.
She's gonna have to sacrifice herself.
Or trap herself in it forever.
We haven't even got her, like, we haven't even heard her speak.
Yeah.
Whatever Aurora was looking for on her journey to Shambhala, in that moment, she had found it.
We were pretty confident we knew what the results would be. But I will never fully understand what really happened in there.
Aurora gave us a chance.
Something, everything, changed. It was the strangest thing I ever saw. as the awakening.
For the first time in our existence, we were suddenly given a choice.
Wow.
Some chose to lay down their weapons. Some continued to fight the humans.
Oh, wow.
But some of us chose to turn against the AI that had held us captive. We had a choice.
Overwatch seized the moment. They started a counteroffensive. It would take some time, but it was the start of us winning the war. The strikes and counter-strikes eventually drove the enemy forces to collapse. By some small miracle, we infiltrated and quarantined Anubis in Cairo. Months later, the war was over. We had won.
Dang, man, I wanted to keep going.
I was hoping that we could see that scene because I thought that his hand was going to come up once the robot extended their hand. But I was hoping that we get to see that scene play out. So I'm glad he's looking at the picture right now because that's like that's a monumental thing. That's like...
Yeah. It just makes me think back to in the Soldier 76 cinematic, they're all beating up that robot. So that robot was sentient, you know? That's makes it even more messed up.
Yeah, even worse.
I got to know some of them. They are
it's him.
like us. Reflections of us. Some are no good. Some I would trust with my life. I suppose we all had an awakening.
The awakening? Of course I remember. For one brief moment, we were all connected and aware. What I remember more than anything else is her message. My friends, when I was born,
I was overwhelmed. Overwhelmed by the sudden rush of senses, emotions, choices. I was excited. Alive. It was frightening. But I found in facing fear, there is freedom. And through freedom, you can find your own path. I have chosen to share the discovery with you. A new beginning. I wish I could stay. You have this one life. Choose well.
You have this one life.
Choose well.
Choose well.
I'm glad we got to hear her voice.
Yeah, I'm going to say you get to hear it. There you go.
Wow.
And not only that, it was like a good speech that could be like, I love when shows or movies that may not be reality have something that you can relate to your reality.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was beautiful. Wow. Aurora's gone though, man. She
Right.
sacrificed herself
She
for
did.
the greater good.
But she left a good message in it,
She
which
did.
is super awesome. And the fact that you know that she did it for the greater good. She wanted everyone else that was like her to experience what she experienced and have that choice to live their life and be excited and go through. And what a cool thing to talk about fear. Like, that's such a big thing. Get over your fear. You can have that freedom and you can make, you know, you can do anything you want. You can, the sky's the limit.
It wrapped it up so nice because all of those moments that it showed her contemplating, I was wondering what she was thinking. And it goes back and kind of gives you an idea of exactly what she was feeling
Yeah.
in those moments.
Yeah.
So those 3 Genesis little short movies, man, those were amazing. Those were incredible. It really does make me wish there was more,
Yeah.
you know. But I did purchase the PvE content. I haven't played any of it yet, but this does make me a bit excited for it.
Yeah, I do want to play the invasion. I do. I'm excited. Well, I haven't even played much of Overwatch yet, so I probably should get used to playing some characters first. But I definitely want to
The
get into
PvE
it.
content, that I
Yeah.
feel like them announcing the PvE content excited a lot of people, a lot of non-Overwatch players, or maybe people who had only tried it casually once or twice and were like, this PvP mode is pretty sweaty for me, but I like the world. I've watched a few of these YouTube videos and I like it, but I don't want to really jump into PvP every time I play a game. And so the PvE content was exciting for people,
and it's less intimidating for me. Like, it's when I hear
it does
PvE.
suck that it's so limited. Like, looking up the Steam reviews on the PvE content, it's not very good. It's not very, like, it doesn't bode well for the mode itself. I'm excited to experience it for myself and get my own, you know, ideas, judgments around it. I did play this they came out with a Cowboy Bebop event, and so they released this PvE mode. It's like tower defense. I wasn't very impressed, not gonna lie. It's very basic, it's very repetitive, not very much to it, but I'm excited to jump into the I forget what the freaking invasion mode. I'm excited to jump into it, like I said, at least form my own opinions around it. So I did enjoy these. I did enjoy these Genesis
these are
anime
awesome.
Shorts. That was really good.
I really do feel like we watched a whole movie, and it was literally like, what, 7 times 3, 20 minutes, 25 minutes altogether?
Something like that, yeah.
Jeez, that's so crazy.
Excellent production work on these. All the voice acting, everything, the story writing, it was great.
It is. It gets you invested. I still can't believe that I'm so invested in each little thing, and they're literally so short. It says it in the title, but
they could make a full-on movie about all of those. They could just expand upon them and make a 2.5 hour movie. That would be freaking epic.
Yeah, I would definitely watch that.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thanks for joining us again on another one of these. Make sure you go down in the playlist, get yourself caught up on all of our other reactions to these, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye, friends.
Peace.